Florida and welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I'm playing a game that released quite recently, which is quite substantial for my channel because normally I wait quite a while before making videos on particular games. Now this particular game actually was gifted to me by the campaign manager at Cloutboost, so thank you to them for bringing me a copy of Maelstrom Legacy, the Tesla Mystery. So they have actually provided me with a copy of this game because they reached out and asked me, because I'm a big fan of the Professor Layton series and because this game itself is heavily influenced by Professor Layton, if I'd play the game. And I was like, of course I will. I wouldn't say no to that, certainly. So I am here playing it for all of you. Now I have been provided a little blurb about a few things about the game as well, and apparently from what I have read as well about it is it's based in 1940s Paris, and what we are going to need to do is investigate the disappearance of scientist Nikola Tesla. And along the way we solve puzzles and stuff, so there is that big influence of Professor Layton, and the story itself sounds very similar as well to what I'm currently playing, which is Professor Layton and the Lost Future, where in that obviously the Prime Minister gets kidnapped by a scientist, Dimitri Allen, and in this one Nikola Tesla goes missing for some mysterious reason, and we need to go and solve that mystery. Now, for this particular video, I'm going to be providing sort of my first impressions as to what I think about the game, and hopefully it'll become a series on the channel. Because from what I've actually read up on the game and everything that I've sort of seen about it so far, it looks really, really good. And I am quite excited to kind of get into it. But for full disclosure, of course, I have received a copy of this for free. I have been asked also to put a link in the description to get the game. There will be a link regardless of what my first impressions are of the game. So please go and grab yourselves a copy of the game if you think it's something you will enjoy. There will be a link in the description. There is currently a 10% discount on the game as well. I've been told it's until the 20th of November, but the Steam page does seem to suggest it's the 16th of November. So be sure to get a copy quickly, just in case it runs out sooner than expected. In any case, we are going to get straight into it. We're going to start a brand new game. From what I can tell, I believe we start at the prologue, which is before we start all this mystery about the Tesla going missing. But we're going to start ourselves a new game anyway. So let's get straight into it. This game's a work of fiction. Any resemblance to a real person, living or dead, is purely coincidental and does not reflect any real events. I wonder if I'm in the game. I don't know. I don't live in France, so probably not. Electricity for all, for free, such is the great Nikola Tesla's motto. Indeed. Thanks to the Eiffel Tower and its Harmony Spire, the Parisians have been enjoying free and ecological electricity for a few months now. But now that the Scientists' Congress is upon us, there is one big question: who will do something bigger and more amazing than Nikola Tesla, the President of the Scientist High Council? It's the year 194X, Valfutaie. It is very French, so I do apologise in advance if I offend anybody. I'm not particularly proficient in French. I know enough probably to get by, but I am definitely unable to speak French. Yeah, I can see the French influence in this, but I apologize if I am unable to pronounce things. I am not proficient at all in French. But in any case, Valfutaie, if I pronounced that correctly, the little village in Haute-Savoie, France. Mail! It's the postman! Hooray! We have mail. Coming, coming. Hot chocolate. And after the hot chocolate, we'll get back to writing. Hey, we've received some mail, and it seems it comes from far away, given the smell. Oh, it must be father that once again sends me biscuits from Japan. And given the smell, it's father's biscuits indeed. Lovely jubbly, Japanese biscuits for us. I do like these biscuits. I could eat them if you don't want them. Alright, I'll keep them. But you'll have to eat them soon because I don't want them to smell all over the house. So what's the letter saying? Father tells me that everything is alright for him and that in Japan the weather has been rather bad lately. So for his daily strolls it's not that nice. Oh no, raining in Japan. So he should not come here because the mountains are another obstacle. There's not only bad weather. That's certain, but in any case he won't come. He's old, Alpina. He must not make too much efforts. He also asked me on which scientific project I'm currently working on. He remembers that you're a scientist. He's old, not senile, stupid dog. Ugh, how dare you. But it's true that coming from him, it always surprised me he would ask that. I'll send him my latest book, the one on the last machine we made last week. He'll like it. There's a lot of very nice illustrations. I've worked very hard to make them as beautiful as possible. I hope he'll be proud of what I made. Cuckoo, it's 8:30. Aha! I think it will be time for us to go on a regular stroll, Alpina. Will you fetch your tool bag? Yes, sir. Yes, of course. Is there a problem? I don't remember where I put it. Oh no. Alpina's tool bag has gone missing. It is not like me, I generally hang it near the door. You must have moved it. How dare you accuse me of such treachery? Certainly not. Why would I have done that? Because, well, simply because, yes. Alright, let's find that tool bag so we can go. Inspect the environment by clicking somewhere on the screen. Click on something when it seems suspicious. It could reveal something important. Well, now it's only about Alpina's tool bag, but it could become more interesting later. Absolutely. I could definitely see the Professor Layton inspiration in this game, you know, the clicking stuff, the hand-drawn sprites and stuff as well, which it's very nice. It's a very nice style, I have to say. You can also use the map in the quick menu at the bottom of the screen. It will help you get your bearings more easily. There's a map in the quick menu at the bottom of the screen. Okay. I don't actually know how to open the quick menu, but we'll find out. Anyway. Oh. One of my brother's creations. The jacket, you mean? He liked to write things on paper before capturing them with his machine. Wait, what? Oh, the drawings on the wall. Ah. These are all the letters from Father. Indeed. My brother's cinematograph. I keep it as a souvenir. I have never heard someone call that a cinematograph. I'm assuming they mean camera. Anyway. Ah, here it is. Right, besides the Kittles bag. Indeed. I knew you did move it. I have the impression that you tend to often blame me. How dare you? It's far from being the first time you do this. Don't say that. I have the impression that the tools are mixed with something else in the bag. In that bag. You're right. Let's see. We'll order all of this. Indeed we will. First puzzle. Wait. Right. Up to you now. Puzzle 000, Canine Tools. Right. Puzzle number 000. You need to order Alpina's tools in her bag. However, there is an intruder among them. Alpina gives you the following information. With my tools, you can't be mistaken. You know they are mine when you put them side by side. Put the tools in the right order in the bag and leave the intruder out. Okay, so right from the off, I think this is actually one of those that appear in the trailer, and I pretty much got this straight away when I looked at the trailer. The tools spell Alpina, so I-L-P There you go. And we leave the protractor letter D out of the bag altogether. Why she'd have a protractor in there, I don't really know. But then there is also a compass, so I don't know, it seems a bit far-fetched to have a compass but not a protractor. Anyway, I'm not complaining. Can't complain. Let's confirm that and see what we get. Hey, success. Perfect. Elementary. That is a good way of saying success. I quite like that word. That's a very nice word to use. Now we got 5 Harlequins from that as well. Again, I'd say that's very Professor Layton inspired, where obviously we get pick-a-rats from solving puzzles in Professor Layton. We get Harlequins in this. But yeah, very good. At least we get some points. 5 points in total. Good answer. Alpina likes to make her tools her own. That's why you can read Alpina when you put them side by side. Indeed. Elementary. Perfect. There you go. Everything is in order. Now let's go check that the machines are working properly. We must go around the whole village, so we'd better start now. Indeed. So let's make our way out. Ooh. Cool. So we're going to inspect the village's machines. We have a few things to have a look at. We have this man over here, but we'll have a look at this tree first. This cherry tree was already there before I was born, and look, it has now sprouted itself into a nice cherry blossom. Very, very nice. Oh, that's... I thought that was the mailbox. That's fine. I installed this window when I arrived. Very nice. It's much more bright now. It's much brighter. There we go. Much more bright. Indeed. Right, who's this? Hello, Mr. Du Châtinet. Again, I cannot. I don't know. Châtinet? I think the T is silent sometimes. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I need to learn French. Right. If it isn't little Hio Maelstrom, how are you doing, sonny? Always in top condition, you know me. I was going to take a stroll outside the village to gather some apples and make myself a nice pie. Wanna come, sonny? I'd love to, but unfortunately I absolutely need to check on the many machines I installed in the village. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about those, haha. You took a lot of your time to improve Valfutaie's population's life for your inventions, but you also spent a lot of time maintaining them. It's my job to invent, to experiment, to improve with time. Indeed. The mark of a good scientist. Thankfully, I have Alpina here to help me. Thanks again for entrusting her to me 2 years ago. Without her, I don't know where I'd be. Aha, Charlotte and I knew that you came from very far away, honey. It is for you to have company and not feel alone, and it's a pleasure to see how you both like each other. I still remember how small she was when we gave her to you when you arrived. It was when I could still chew the table legs without getting yelled at. Good times, good times. Good times indeed, Alpina. Good times indeed. Alright, I'm leaving it. I shall have a long walk before I can get them apples. I'll bring some back for you, sonny. See you later. See you later, mister. Right, Antoine. I think that's what I'll call him from now on, is Antoine, because it's easier to say. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Right, let's make our way to town. Look, Alpina, the bird's machine. Yes, and it looks like it's working. I think we'll have to check it though, let's go. Indeed, right, let's talk to this woman. The birds you're feeding are beautiful, Mrs. Denyu. Denyu? I think? Am I saying that right? Oh, they are beautiful indeed, are they not? I took them in a while ago in my refuge. And your seed dispenser helped me a lot. It knew how to differentiate every one of these birds to give them the right food. Honestly, you earned all my respect. I'm happy you use it this much. By the way, is it working well? Well, that's the thing. As you can see, I'm here feeding them. The machine broke down yesterday and I didn't dare disturb you. I'm sure you can understand. I'll have a look, don't worry. Alpina? Yes, sir. Right. We've got ourselves another puzzle. Alright, Alpina, let's get to work. Prepare the tools, we might need them. They are right here, let's go. Indeed. Puzzle 001, grab a bite. Okay. The automatic feeder seems to have its reservoirs empty. Fill the reservoirs by associating the right seeds to the right bird. Be careful, each bird has its own seed and will not eat the ones that are not for them. Now, just a very quick thing I'm going to mention. In the description, like I do for the Professor Layton series, I will put a timestamp for where all the puzzles are in the series. So I'll put the puzzle number, the name, and the timestamp where you can find it, so that people can find where those puzzles are if they don't want to watch the rest of the video, but, you know, that's up to them. But, you know, they will be in the description, anyway, like I do with the Professor Layton series, because it makes it easier for people to navigate around then, hopefully. But anyways, puzzle number 001. We need to select the correct seed for the birds. Right. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it looks like that these designs match up with the designs on the bird. So triangles for number 1. The M one's for number 2, like so. And number 3 has that one, that design. And then number 4 should have that one. But I'm not... Oh, right, I think I can see the design. It's on the beak. Is that correct? Does that look right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's the only one that's different, so I'm assuming that's going to be correct, but we'll confirm that and see if that's correct. This should be a fairly easy puzzle, so, you know. Hey, we got it. Good answer. Elementary. I am never going to get over that word. I like it. It's very good. Good answer. Each bird has its own pattern. You just need to match them. Indeed. It's working again. Ah, thank you, Mr. Maelstrom. How very nice of you. My birds will finally be able to eat as much as they want. My pleasure, Mrs. Denyu. Let's go to the next machine, Alpina. Indeed. Into the village we go. What else can we discover? Nothing. Okay. Right. The City Hall has a new feature, the clock tower. A unique feature. It has been built by Nikola Tesla. Ooh, very nice. The Hotel de Ville. Or is it Hotel Devil? I don't know. Anyway. Let's talk to her. Excuse me, would you have seen this machine malfunction? Oh, hello there. Still lurking around, huh? Mrs. Pichon? Like every week, I go and check that every machine is working properly. Looks like it's working, Hayo. Hayo. I hope I'm pronouncing them right. Well, I don't think this one machine has a problem. I've been reading my book here for 6 hours now, and it looks like it's working perfectly. So the book is the machine. Very nice. In that case, I'll just do a routine check. Thanks, madam. My pleasure, my boy. Okay. What's that? Everything is in order. We can go and check the next one. Oh, is that also a machine? One less to do. Indeed. Right. What else is there to discover? We have a grumpy old man there, so we might as well go and talk to him. Don't know what he wants. He's not even looking at us. Always sweeping at his door, always imperturbable. What? Always sweeping at his door, always imperturbable. I don't even... Okay. Cool. Does he not want to speak to us? Oh, he's sweeping his... Yeah, okay. Nope. In that case... We'll go down here. See what else we got. Is this guy in front of us? Hey, is little Hayo having a stroll? Just like every week, I have to do my routine check for all the machines, Mr. Capi-san. I see. Well, you come at the best of times. I think it's not working very well anymore. I can confirm that. The water doesn't look that clean. Look at its colour. We'll fix that, don't worry, Mr. Capi-san. Indeed we will. What about this guy? Here comes Mr. Maelstrom. What a good morning surprise. Sonny, say hello to the mister. Hello, mister. Jean-Baptiste. Anyone still a bit shy, excuse him. No problem, Mr. Panston. Is the fountain still working well? Well, I think you should ask the grocer. Old Capi-san should be able to tell you more. It looks like it has a bit of a problem. Well, I've already spoken to Mr. Capi-san. What about this woman? And just like that, another kib of baguettes sold. Ah, hello, how are you doing? Come to check on your machine? Right on target, madam. And I think I'll also buy you an apple turnover. Just one? You're as skinny as a wire boy. Take 2 on the house. That's too kind. I cannot accept. Yes, you can, and you will. Of course he will. Alpina, of course he will. Well, your assistant will apparently take your share if you don't want it. Look how she wags her tail. Take it, I'm telling you. We owe you that much after all you're doing for the village, Hayo. Thanks a lot, Mrs. Bagnut. Someone will have a very good treat, I'm sure. You don't say. By the way, I saw Mr. Capi-san by the fountain this morning. He looked preoccupied. You should have a word with him. In that case, I'll go and see him. Thanks again, Mrs. Bagnut. Right, we've spoken to Mr. Capi-san already. We should have probably gone in the other order and got to him last, but we've already spoken to him, so let's go and sort out this fountain. Look at the colour of the water. You wouldn't like to give it a taste, would you? Are you nuts? I was just wondering in case. Shall we get to it? Yeah, try and act as if nothing happened. Oh, okay. She's angry because we thought that she would drink the water. Puzzle 003, a not so clean fountain. Right. Puzzle 003. The water coming out of this fountain is filtered by a mixture of products. However, you have to put them in a precise order. All that Hayo remembers is B is not second, C is before D, only one file separates them. Ooh, I like these kinds of puzzles. It's one of those where you had to put them in order and you've just followed the instructions, which I really like these ones. I like these. Right, C is before D, only one file separates them. A is not last, D is not adjacent to A, D is not third. From that order, find the order from 1 to 4. Right. So, B is not second. C is before D, only one file separates them. A is not last, that's not A. D is not third. B is not second. C is before D, only one file separates them. D is adjacent to A. D is not third, so D is not that one. But D could be fourth? C is before D, only one file separates them, so that could be C, that one there. B is not second, but C, it doesn't say anything about C. A is not last, we know that one's not A. But A, D is adjacent to A, so D and A are together. And then that one must be B. So B, C, A, D. Right. Okay, so I have to click on them to do it properly. So A is number 3, C is number 2, D is number 4. I think. Yeah, 3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. We got that one right. C is before D. B is not second. A is not last. D is adjacent to A. D is not third. Yeah, that looks correct. Let's try it. I'm not convinced. Hey! Got it right. Good answer. Elementary. Indeed. Right. Thanks to the explanation, we can easily guess that C and A are the two between B and D. From there, you only have to determine which is first, which is last. Indeed, we do. Okay, it's finally working again. Thank you, my friend. My pleasure, Mr. Capucin. Indeed. You apparently managed to fix this thing. Well done, boy. It's only normal, mister. Indeed it is. And what about the praise from Mrs. Bagnat? Fixed your machine already? You deserve a nice chocolate croissant. Here you go. Ooh, if it continues, I'll end up having an indigestion. Well, she's already given us, what, 2 apple turnovers, I think, or whatever. So yeah, we might end up with indigestion at some point. Right then. This video is 30 minutes long, nearly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here. And I am going to make a series of this because I'm actually quite enjoying it. I'm loving the music, by the way. I don't know who's done the music. I will find out for the next episode who's composed this absolutely beautiful soundtrack. I have to say it is very, very nice to listen to. And thank you again to the campaign manager at Cloud Boost for providing me with a copy. Wistfulware, very good game so far as I'm concerned. One thing I will say, I think the beginning is just a little bit slow, but that's really just a minor observation if I'm going to be completely honest. And it's probably my own fault really for going through the prologue, but I want to play the whole game, so you might as well go through with the entire thing. I'm slightly hoping it will speed up a little bit later on, and obviously I know at the very beginning of the game we'll have easier puzzles. I've heard that the puzzles get harder as we go on as well, the same as they would in Professor Layton and stuff. So I am looking forward to seeing more of this game and to see more of what actually happens later on in the game. But yeah, first impressions though, I'm really enjoying it. I love the Professor Layton series, as I'm sure everyone knows. I'm currently playing The Lost Future, and I've played the first 2 Curious Village and Pandora's Box as well. So it's definitely my style of game, and it is a pleasure to be playing it. Absolute pleasure to be playing it. But in any case, I am going to end this episode here, and in the next episode, I am going to carry on going through the village, fixing all the machines, and figuring out where we go from there. But in any case, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching this video. I hope you have all enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me a lot, and you'll get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to check out this game in the link in the description, because there is that 10% introductory offer available as well, which either ends on the 16th according to Steam, or the 20th according to the information pack that I've received. Don't forget also to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. Thank you again to Cloud Boost for providing me with a copy of the game, and I will see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.